Welcome to Living the Mermaid's Life, right here in sunny Southwest Florida, where it's always a mermaid's life. I'm Valerie Tudor with Kingfisher Real Estate, and this is my friend
Richard Finkel.
He's with McCarthy's Marina Captiva Cruises. We're visiting here with Richard and his friends here at Captiva Cruises, right here on, where do you think? Captiva. Well, you know, in my video blogs, I don't just talk about real estate. Most of the time, I'm showing you the lifestyle here in Southwest Florida and all the wonderful things that you can see and do in our communities. Some of you might just decide that this is where you need to be, right, Richard?
It's the place to be, out on the water with us.
Yes, that's right. And well, now Captiva Cruises has been around a little while. It was created in 1986 by a great guy, very beloved here on the islands, named Paul McCarthy. He was a Chicago boy, but he loved these islands and he loved telling people about them and the waters and the wildlife surrounding them. That passion became Captiva Cruises, and they operate a whole fleet of boats and offer a variety of exciting tours and cruises around our area. Richard, what's probably the most popular cruise you think y'all do? Which one do people ask the most?
The most popular is our day trip to Cabbage Key and Useppa Island. It's about an hour cruise. We drop people off at Cabbage Key. 15 more minutes later, we drop people off at Useppa Island. Everyone has about 2 hours on the island that they get off for their island meal and experience. And it's a nice all-around experience of the islands. Only accessible by boat. And great chance of seeing dolphin right alongside the boat, and you're learning a lot about the history, the wildlife, the environment, and it's probably the best all-around trip of this area.
Yeah, and Useppa's a great island with the Collier Inn, very historic over there, great food, and Cabbage Key with our dollar bill bar and restaurant over there. If you go, you have to bring a dollar bill because you have to stick it on their ceiling.
About $70,000 to $100,000 of dollar bills all over the restaurant walls. A tradition that got started from fishermen many years ago. And every year about $10,000 to $15,000 on average just fall off the walls and are donated to local charity. And they're known for cheeseburgers, but very good fresh fish, a nature trail, observation tower. And yeah, like you said, Useppa is a private island and excellent little museum. And the Collier Inn where you have lunch is always great food as well.
Cool. And I know that Paul was really into the ecotourism and really teaching people about the environment of the islands. Don't you still have some cruises like that?
Yeah, all of our cruises, you learn a lot about the environment, the wildlife. We go to Cayo Costa State Park, which is on La Costa Island. 90% of that island is state park, and it's a jewel of the state park system of Florida, and great for shelling and photography and wildlife of the area.
Now, I know you also have your own entertainers that follow your boat, my dolphin friends.
Yeah, the dolphins love to play in the wake of our boat, and the Lady Chadwick, our flagship vessel, does beautiful. The Dolphin Wildlife Adventure Cruise. All the cruises, you have a great chance of seeing dolphins.
Yeah, I see them showing them. I see them showing off behind your boats all the time. Now, the manatee, they just like to loll around here in the marina.
Yeah, we just saw them right here in the marina. Yeah, the manatee like to come in the marinas, and we see manatee quite a bit. Yeah, right from the marina.
See, this is like an everyday thing, folks. Dolphin putting on a show for you behind your boat. Manatee hanging out, waving at you in the marina. This is what Richard and I get to live like this all the time. And you could too if you were living here now, couldn't you? You definitely need to come visit. And when you do, you need to go to McCarthy's Marina and come see the folks at Captiva Cruises. Right?
Right.
Now, Richard, this is what I always say at the end of my videos. I tell people to always be themselves, right? Unless they can be a mermaid. He'd make a good mermaid, wouldn't he?
I like it.
And then always be a mermaid. Bye.